Good evening. You're joining the State of Business on our television with me, Nishani Figuera. Let's first take a look at tonight's top stories. President to distribute 1,053 land deeds to farmers in Polonnaruwa. Developing tertiary education is important to Sri Lanka, states Vice Chairman of UGC. Issuing a press release, the President's Media Division stated that a program to distribute 1,053 land deeds to farmers in the Polonnaruwa district under the National Program to distribute 1 million deeds will be held under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena in Polonnaruwa tomorrow. During this ceremony, title deeds will be handed over to the farmers in Tamankaduwa, Lankapura, Polonnaruwa, Alahera and Madirigiri divisional secretariats. Parallel to the distribution of deeds, handing over Puja Bhumi title deeds for 3 temples for the development of the Buddha Sasana, allocation of a land for a mosque to further strengthen religious reconciliation, distribution of 14 deeds for state institutions to enhance efficiency and giving lands for the use of schools will also take place. The Vice Chairman of the University of Grants Commission, Professor P.S.M. Gunaratne, noted that the tertiary education system has not changed to meet the evolving demands of globalization. Speaking further, Professor P.S.M. Gunaratne stated that the government should pay its immediate attention to tackle these problems in the education system within the country. He made these remarks during the 2018 annual convocation ceremony of the National Institute of Social Development, which was held at the BMICH in Colombo today.
Though the Sri Lanka is recognized as a country with relatively higher standards of education, considering measures such as high literacy rate, universal primary education, gender parity in education, and high enrollment rate of upper secondary level schools education, these statistics disguise the shortcomings in our education system. While there are problems yet to be addressed in the school education system, immediate attention is required to tackle the growing problem that exists in higher education sector. The free education system prevail in Sri Lanka has not been able to do the justice to the tertiary education. This disparity in education levels in Sri Lanka has existed for years without being satisfactorily attended. Compared to both developed countries and some other developing countries, Sri Lanka's enrollment ratio in the tertiary education sector is relatively low. Sri Lanka's free education system has denied opportunities for youth to have access to higher education. The system has failed to meet the aspiration of both parents and youths.
Officially implementing the Vavali Savia Task Force this morning, the Ministry of Plantation Industries, together with the Coconut Cultivation Board, distributed 33 lorries to small and medium-scale coconut cultivators in Batramulla. During this event, the official website of the Coconut Cultivation Board was also launched under the patronage of Plantation Industries Minister Navin Disanayaka.
පොල් මිල වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා. පොල් මිල වැඩි වීම නිසා පාරිභෝගිකයාගේ දෝෂාරෝපණය අපිට ලැබෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම පොල් නිෂ්පාදනය කරන රටක් වන අප ලෝකයේ පස්වෙනි තැනට ඉන්න අප කාලගුණික වෙනස් වීම නිසා කාලගුණික විපර්යාස නිසා අපගේ පොල් නිෂ්පාදනයේට මේ ඇති වෙලා තිබෙන බලපෑම් නිසා සාමාන්‍ය ජනතාවට විශාල ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙලා තියෙනවා. අපගේ පොල් පාර්යේෂණ ආයතනය අපිට දත්ත වාර්තා කරන විදිහට ජූනි මාසයේ සිට මේ නිෂ්පාදනය යහපත් තත්ත්වයකට පත් වෙයි කියලා. එතකොට අපිට පොල් ගෙඩි මිලියන 3000ක් පමණ අපිට අවශ්‍යයි. මේ පොල් ගෙඩි මිලියන 3000න් මිලියන 2700ක් මේ අපගේ මාතෘභූමිය තුල පරිහරණය කරනවා. ඉතින් අපේ සිහිනයක් තමයි විශේෂයෙන්ම උතුරු නැගෙනහිර ප්‍රදේශවල වල මේ පොල් නිෂ්පාදනය වැඩි කිරීමට අවශ්‍ය සියලුම සම්පත් හා ප්‍රතිපත්තිමය තීරණය ගැනීම. අපි ඒක දැන් කරලා තිබෙනවා. අපගේ පොල් සංවර්ධන අධිකාරිය පොල් වගා කිරීමේ මණ්ඩලය මීට වඩා සවිමත් විය යුතුයි.
The State of Business will be back with more news after this short break. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Here with the State of Business. The Sri Lanka-Slovakia Business Forum, organized by the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, was held in Colombo last evening. Speaking at the forum, the visiting Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister of Slovakia, Peter Kazimir, highlighted the importance of strengthening the existing bilateral relationship between the two countries.
Our ambition is to strengthen the ties between our countries, to enhance cooperation on intergovernmental as well as trade level. Both our countries are strategically placed on the map, especially when it comes to trade and business. Both our countries are dependent on foreign trade. By the way, did you know that my homeland, Slovak Republic, Slovakia, is the most open economy in the European Union? Exports can be a good thing in the end. Slovakia is the world's leader in car production per capita. Simply, we are car makers. I'm aware of the fact that at the moment our bilateral trade relations are not using the full potential. Our aim is to utilize this potential fully and, if possible, go beyond that potential. We can start with reforms of the public sector administration. On the business side, our entrepreneurs can provide high-quality power and engineering, water management equipment, or medical technology, or ICT solutions. We are really strongly developing our e-government recently. Our visit and dialogue with you will, I hope, establish a basis for your business talks, explore what can we accomplish together.
In more developments tonight, while carrying out a special inspection, the Sri Lanka Tea Board has recently found that 53 tea factories have added sugar into their teas to increase the weight and the colour of their tea. The inspection was carried out under the purview of Plantation Industries Minister Navin Dissanayake by obtaining samples from 80 tea factories and sending them to laboratories for testing.
A laboratory devised a method for detecting sugar in the green leaf at the point of rolling, and we kept that a secret and then bided our time until we were ready to go and inspect a large number of factories at one time. So a total of 80 factories were selected, and out of that a large number turned out to be positives. Out of 753 is a very small proportion, and these 53 also, I think, largely were targeted because we had information in advance as to who was doing. So I think this sugar problem is now history. Tertiary is now doing a different approach for detecting sugar in black tea using near-infrared spectroscopy, and by that method, if sugar has been added to tea at the point of manufacture, for example, the tea that comes to the broker's warehouse or to the exporter, the sugar can be detected there. But now that this test exists, I think that might even become redundant, because I know we spent about 40 million rupees buying the equipment for that. It's good for that expertise to be there and the capacity to be there, but I very much doubt if in the future there's going to be any demand for sugar analysis, because it's now so easy to detect.
The grand finale of the 2018 Business Plan competition organised by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka was held in Colombo last evening. The competition was open to students who are sitting for the GCE Advanced Level examinations in 2018 or 2019 from the commerce stream in English medium. More than 30 schools representing Colombo, Gampaha, Galle, Kurunegala, Kandy and Jaffna participated at the event. During the competition, 8 leading schools across the country competed against each other by presenting unique business plans in front of a panel of judges to win the championship at the 2018 Business Plan competition's grand finale. The CA Business Plan competition is an important platform for students to get a better understanding on the importance of developing a business plan and to help improve their entrepreneurial skills. After this break, it's a Stock Watch. Do stay with us. Welcome back to the show. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The All Share Price Index gained 36.58 points to close at 6,476.78, and the S&P SL 20 gained 10.58 points to close at 3,650.1. Turnover was 3.5 billion rupees and 107.6 billion shares were traded. And now let's take a look at the day's foreign exchange rates. And that's all the news we have for you tonight. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Until then, thank you for watching. Good night.